Welcome. So here's a slight observation that I've made myself and see what you people think of it. Now, you would assume that we are more intelligent than our ancestors were, so there follows that we should be more intelligent as time goes on. That would pretty well follow, wouldn't it? Now, I'm not saying I'm Mr. Intelligent. I'm just your average guy. But the generations that I've seen growing up seem to be a bit, well, I don't know how to say this, dumb. They all seem to like the same things. They all seem to wear the same clothes. They even all look very similar, to my mind anyway. When I was a young man, I used to be able to go into a bar or a pub, and there used to be loads of people in there that were so dynamic, so different. Talk about diversity, and that's what they're doing nowadays, but in those days there was so much diversity, and there seems to be none today. So with this new technology, are we actually getting less intelligent? Are our brains actually shrinking? Anyway, so I did a test, because you know what I'm like, and I asked some young people certain questions. People from different sides of town, different places, in all different aspects, and I got almost the same answers from every one of them, which, in my mind, is very odd, isn't it? And what I believe is happening is when somebody asks somebody something, they check their phone, and they all sound the same because they're all reading, basically, from the same page. They've got so lazy that they're not even using their thought process, they're just using their phone. So I did another test. I took the phone away from loads of people as a test, and I asked them loads of different questions. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people that did sort of a knee-jerk reaction to go for their phone, but they didn't have it, and they stumbled on answers. So if you think about it, if, say, Google gave the same search results to everybody, then they could create an army of drones that think the same thing. When I'm at work and I see the younger people, every 5 to 10 minutes they're fiddling around with their phone, and they are usually the drone type people. When I see young people that aren't fiddling with their phones all day, they seem to be quite intelligent and can answer loads of different questions and have a good conversation. Has anybody else noticed this sort of thing happening? I mean, this isn't evolving. It's not just stagnant. It's kind of like going backwards, isn't it? I'll have to think about this further. Just let me check my phone.